everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Content varies. I've uploaded thousands of videos. If you search my channel, you're sure to find a subject that may interest you. However, I have never touched on this topic, and it's titled The Hidden Cost of Childhood Fame. Kids in the Spotlight. Today's topic has been weighing heavily on my mind, and I think it's time we had a serious grown-up conversation about it. We live in an age where a child with a phone and a cute face can be a millionaire. Kids under the age of 10 are making more money in a year than some people see in a lifetime, with brand deals, merch, and millions of followers. But is that really a good thing? Let's go deeper. Brief history. Children in the spotlight. Children have always been part of entertainment. In the early 20th century, Hollywood made stars out of kids like Shirley Temple, who was only 3 when she started. She sang, danced, and smiled her way through the Great Depression. But behind the scenes, her childhood was tightly controlled. Then there's Mickey Rooney, one of the most bankable child actors of the time, who later admitted to deep struggles with identity, addiction, and mental health. And that's a pattern we've seen over and over. Macaulay Culkin, Britney Spears, Amanda Burns, Lindsay Lohan, and so many more. They're thrust into the spotlight, young, celebrated and consumed, and often discarded just as fast. So what's changed now? Well, kids on YouTube and TikTok, the new generation of fame. Today's child stars aren't in film studios. They're at home, on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram. Let's name a few examples, and I'm going to have trouble pronouncing, so bear with me. Ryan Kaji, Kaji. You probably know him from Ryan's World, where he unboxes toys and does science experiments. He started at 3 years old. He's now a multi-millionaire. Anastasia Radzinskaya, Radzynskaya, also known as Like Nastya, Nastya. She's a Russian-American girl with over 100 million subscribers across multiple channels, known for her playful skits and family-friendly content. Evan Tube HD, another early child creator who started reviewing toys in 2011 at just 8 years old. And on TikTok, children and teens gain massive followings by dancing, lip syncing, or even just acting cute. While this content might look innocent, and a lot of it is, it comes with real consequences. The mental impact on children. Being in front of a camera all the time affects a child's brain and identity development. Here's how. Loss of privacy. These children grow up with cameras pointed at them constantly. Their tantrums, awkward faces, and private moments are broadcast to millions. Validation addiction. They begin to link their worth to likes, views, and comments. If the algorithm doesn't love them one day, they feel unworthy. Parent-manager pressure. Many of these channels are run by parents. In some cases, there's exploitation. Kids working long hours, doing retakes, and being pushed beyond their limit for views and sponsorships. No labour laws. In many countries, including Australia where I live, there's no to little legal protection for children on platforms like YouTube. They're not unionised. Their income isn't always protected, and they don't get always a say in what's shared. Psychological toll. Studies show child influencers at higher risk of anxiety, depression, and identity confusion in their teens and adult life. Now let's look at the dark side. Predatory viewership. Here's the part that really disturbed me. In a 2023 Australian poll, it was revealed that a high percentage of adult male viewers were subscribed to children's content channels. Now, that doesn't mean every viewer is a predator, but it raises serious questions. Pedophiles can and do use these platforms. In 2019, YouTube disabled comments on many child channels after predators were using timestamps to comment on moments where children were in compromising positions, not even sexual, just innocent things twisted by the wrong audience. The truth is, children are being unknowingly sexualized online, and we need to talk about that. Let's look at the pros and cons of children as content creators. Let's be fair. There are some positives. Kids can learn creativity, editing skills, and confidence. It can be a fun bonding activity with family. Some families use the money to secure their children's future, saving for college, for example. But the cons often outweigh the pros. Exploitation risk, mental health impact, online predators, loss of childhood. And here's the hard truth. Some of these kids didn't choose this life. Their parents chose it for them. In a way, it's a modern-day labor disguised as fun family content. So, What should we do? I'm not saying kids shouldn't ever appear online, but there needs to be boundaries, regulation. We need real laws around child creators, hours, income protection, and consent, parental responsibility. Parents must ask themselves why they're putting their child online. Is it for the child's future or their own fame and money? Platform accountability. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. They need stronger content moderation and protection mechanisms. And finally, we as viewers need to be mindful. Who are we watching? Are we encouraging healthy content or feeding a dangerous cycle? Final thoughts. Children deserve a childhood. They deserve privacy. They deserve to grow, not perform. As adults, as a society, and as content creators, we have a duty to protect them. Thanks for watching. If this video made you think, drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree? Disagree? Have you seen other examples of child creators? And most importantly, how do we do better? Please, I never really ask people to subscribe or like, but this is a very important topic. So I really would ask if you could share the message with other people. Let's keep this conversation going. I also would suggest that you watch, if you have Netflix, there's a 3-part series about, I think it's called Bad Influence. You'll have to look, and it talks specifically about one child whose mother, I'm sorry, but in my humble opinion, pimps out. And at one stage, this child had a squad, and content was horrible. They had, because of views and things, they would do things like have crushes. And so say there were 2 people, and I'm just making this up. Say Pippa was the girl and Rick was the boy. The crush would become Parika, for example. But it's really disturbing. Let me know in a comment if you've seen the Netflix series I'm talking about. Also, I have family members myself, grandchildren who are uploading content. Fortunately, it's just them gaming. That's the other big thing that children seem to do, is upload content of themselves gaming. And they said to me, Nana, would you mind subscribing to my channel so I can have some more subscribers? But it does make it look very sus, doesn't it? Humbled by every and any view. Thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned, because I'll follow this up with another series about this, because it's very important. So as I said, please share this message. If you don't want to share the video, we need laws to protect our children. You take care. Please be nice to one another. and to yourselves. Love, light, and blessings. Gem out for the moment. Bye.